and a good kick from Imogen, showing a full range of her abilities at such a young age. It's really cool to see. But here we are, away with the under-18 boys 1500 metres. This is a big one. We've got 18 athletes lining up in this one, and straight to the front goes Angus Sevier. So he got third in that 800 metres. Right behind him is, just trying to pick up that number, is James McClay. So it's the two 800 metre boys. James McClay wearing 6:02, who are lining up to lead this one out. You can see how wide these guys are running, almost out into lane 4. So there is a lot of traffic, and the pace at the front is slowing up. See, this is one of the issues when you get to the front. You sort of say to yourself, well, why should I have to do the work and drag these guys around? I'm going to conserve up the front. So 4:10 Angus Sevier prepared to just ease off the gas now that he's found himself in the lead. We go through with about 65 seconds on the clock for the first 400. So that's 4:03 pace, which is going to be comfortable for at least half of this field. The under 18 1500 metres is away, and we're coming up to 500 metres, and still we haven't had a major injection of pace yet as Elliot Pugh comes around. As I mentioned, potentially would be a good idea if you're more of a distance-orientated guy. We saw who we think is his sister in one of the previous races, but Elliot Pugh has given the race a bit of an injection of pace now. Angus Sevier is just tucked in, keeping an eye on what's happening in front of him. Haven't seen much from Alfie Steedman yet in these early stages. Is that him wearing the blue singlet, just tucked in the middle of that pack? There's a lot of traffic as they come through 800 metres in about 2:10. So another 65-second lap, but the pace picked up sort of midway through that lap, and there we see Alfie Steedman, the New Zealand mile champ, the 3,000 metre champ. Can he add the 1,500 metres to it? Pushing his way through with James McClay, elbowing his way into a position, because this is where it starts to ramp up. This is where, if you're ever going to see a trip in a tactical 1,500 metres, sort of between now and the next 200 metres, as everyone tries to get a good position with one lap to go. Coming around the outside is Ben Brunner from Wellington. We haven't seen him near the front. He gets a good cheer from the crowd as they take the bell in 3 minutes exactly. Now the pace starts to move, and now everyone's in lane 1 rather than running it out into 3 lanes. So it is Ben Brunner moving to the front, the Wellingtonian. Right on his tail is Alfie Steedman. He wants to control this race. He wants to be right up there and deal with any attacks that come on. But we've got 6 athletes all there, all within a chance. 200 metres to go. This is the under 18 1,500 metre final. Big bragging rights on offer here to take this one. We've got the mile champ, we've got the 3,000 metre champ coming to the front of the race now. Alfie Steedman, a little look over the shoulder, moves into the home straight, gets the wheels going, turns up through the gears. Here he goes, Alfie Steedman, pulling away for a national title in the 1,500 metres. Quality of this field. You want to get away nice and quick to fancy your chances to spread out this field. So here they are, the under 18 men's final in the 800 metres. They head into this Newtown Park track in lanes, and now they will see a little marker on the track. That's their signal that you're okay to head into lane 1 if you can make it. And a lot of argy-bargy as we come into that first merger. James McClay from Southland looking right at the front there, but it's 4 of them all lining up. Look at that, it's so close, and it looks like it's maybe even getting a bit tactical early on. Cooper Whiteman from Canterbury going to the front. Looks looks like James Trathon there from Pakuranga, just on the inside of him. Angus Sevier, the other Cantabrian, just riding the shoulder of James.
Yeah, it'll be a question of when James Trathon from Pakuranga wants to make his move, going through 57, 58, not the fastest, but honest enough. They'll come home a little quicker, I imagine, Hayden.
So Cooper Whiteman at the front with a clean runway in front of him, but a lot of boys lining up behind him. It is 2 by 2 as they come onto the back straight. On the outside is James Trathon. Looks like he's trying to make a bit of a move to the lead, but it's not really it's too early to make a push for home from this way out. We've still got 200 metres to go. How are we looking, Hamish?
Yeah, looking pretty good. They've run about 29 for that 200. Tratham is pushed out from home. The two Cantabrians, they're not going to give up that easy, Hayden. Into the home straight. Here comes James Trathon from Pakuranga.
James Trathon, he's up on his toes, moving away from the field, and big battle here for bronze, but James Trathon holding on for the national title, and a big finish here from the Southlander as well. James Trathon takes it in second place. I think